Hey everybody, how's it going? Been a long time since I've done an update, so I will start you off here with my first thing I worked on today, which was getting my reversing loops to work reliably. I always had a derailment over here, and I found that it was one of the link pins, or whatever you want to call it. The two tracks were not joined properly. One rail was kind of off a little bit, and it was causing a derailment. So for a long time I just never used my reversing loops, and that's all it was. So I've rented about 6 or 7 laps around the reversing loops, and so far they seems to be running really good. So I'm happy about that, because I was pretty bummed out that I was always getting derailments, and I just didn't stop and think, you know, what had changed between you know, when I wasn't having derailments and when I was. That's all it was. And what happens, and I've said it before here, I got a cat. We got 2 cats, but I got one cat in particular, and he loves to sit up here on the table because it keeps him away from the dog. And sometimes the dog will be chasing him, and he'll jump up here at full speed, and he'll knock stuff around. So the second thing I finally did, you thought I would have done this after I laid down my track, I finally put down some track nails to hold everything down. So now no more scooting around, and everything should stay pretty stable. You know, I was always monkeying with stuff, and that's the main reason I think I never got around putting them in. So anyways, yeah, lap number 2 here seems to be working pretty reliably. The town's pretty much the same. I got all my signs lit up today, and figure I'd try to make a thorough video. Alright, new item number 3, the luxury diner. Oh ho ho. The only thing I'm disappointed about this is that where it says luxury diner, there is some paint overspray, so you don't really see it. I guess I could take it apart and try to clean it off with some rubbing alcohol or something, but I won't do that till a light bulb in there blows out or something and gives me a reason to take it apart. So I picked that up at a train shop in Santa Clara, California, that I had never been to. Starting to shop around to some new train shops, because the one I'm going to regularly, they just kind of carry the same stuff. They don't get new inventory in often. It's kind of boring. So anyways, choo-choo. So alright, what was that, number 3? So let's go to item number 4 items, and that is I put in some more of my forest, some lichen. Also added another bottle of the water, the realistic water. It's not quite filled my lake. I probably have, no kidding, about $150 worth of realistic water poured in this. This stuff is expensive, and I just do it. I add it when I have extra money and I feel like filling the lake up a little bit more. Otherwise, it's pretty expensive stuff. So, being that it's about 90 degrees in here today, it should dry pretty fast. So I got all that done, and let's flip the switch so we can. I'll wait to do one more reverse. So other than that, on the maintenance items, I cleaned my track today. You can't really tell. I went through it with a rag and rubbing alcohol and cleaned everything. I do that about once every month to 6 weeks. I go through and I clean the track up. Just want to make sure everything is running the way it should be. Like my switches here. That's working. Alright. And we're going to be off the reversing loops. So yeah, I'd say those are working reliably now. So I got the Chessie on standby here. Give her some water. Alright. Got some water in the tender. days. Going to take the green. Being that this is Northern California, these days you wouldn't know what that could mean. It could mean a lot of different things. Anyways, thought I'd do a little bit of running here before we close out. Cleaned all the contacts on my aquarium cars. Really like those. That shop I went to in Santa Clara had the Where the Wild Things Are car. I might pick that up. I thought that was pretty cool. And they had it for 70 bucks, which I thought was expensive. Then I started pricing them out on eBay, and they're going for like 90, 100, 120. So I might go back and pick that up. Another thing I have done, which I don't know if I mentioned this, I put in this infrared sensor. So like right now we've got the green light. Now we got a red. It goes off when the train goes by, so that's pretty cool. I have one over there at the other side of my layout, which I showed you a long time ago. But yeah, the diner's pretty cool. Here, let me get it from the back angle here. Oh yes, the ZW providing the power. There's the other signal. It got knocked around a little bit. I got the hobo scenes looking really good. That campfire is great. Those are on eBay for like 20 bucks, guys, so pick one up if you want a campfire scene with hobos. And there goes the Santa Fe. There goes the Mikado. Alright, and there's the back of the diner. It's pretty cool. I kind of would have rather had that Starlight diner. I think it might have been too big for the space that I have here. So yeah, I added that tree next to it. And when you look at the lake now, it's got all kinds of trees. Oh yeah, I did put in a bunch of this grass. I did that a while ago. I just don't know if I ever made mention of it. So anyways, last but not least, what I might do, if the wife lets me, so I have all this space here, and I want to expand the layout over here. So I'd like to do like a a turntable and all that stuff. And I would take all this stuff here and move it to the back. Now it'd give me, I don't know, 6x6 maybe? I don't know. And I'd have the track come out from right there and kind of curl its way around. I think it'd look really cool, but we just got to see if time and finances and everything permits. So, well, all right, guys, that is all I got. Oh, slight update. Last but not least, a while back I just sent my Legacy controller in for repair. It should be here tomorrow. Lionel had a turnaround time of like, once it got there, I shipped it ground. It took 4 days to get to their headquarters, and they had it shipped. It got there on a Thursday. They had it fixed by Tuesday and shipped it back to me. So it should be here tomorrow. I'm hoping it works fine, because I'm looking at my Dash 9 back there and really wishing I could be running her. Oh well, next week. Alright guys, thanks, thank you for watching, and keep on working on your railroads, and take care and have a good week.